Don't you ever just leave me like that ever again. And grandma said, take her with you next time. So she can experience what you be experiencing. And grandma said, that's what she want to. Take me with you, boo. Damn. So everybody can get some exercise. Coffee is good too. So the title I got that I channeled was wanting you to fall. So someone wants you to not be able to make it wherever you making it, but you make it and you get back just fine. A lot of people be watching you out of nowhere and saying, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to, boo. Grandma said, don't we know it? A lot of people want to hop in their car and see where you go. And that's the truth. Communication is key. And you be communicating fast and you get the hell on. And grandma says, that's a good thing, boo. You got love. Some of y'all got some love messages coming towards you pretty soon, possibly at work, or someone is working on sending you some love messages. And this is good news. But what is this? Confirmation. Somebody is feeling a certain type of way and they ain't trying to give you a love offer, but they are trying to put you to work, boo. Somebody may be trying to put you to work in some type of way within a partnership, but you don't give a fuck. And grandma said that's what they know too. You don't give a fuck, do you, baby? And I said, yeah. This is the magician coming out with the lovers. They can't fuck with you. And all them stupid ass niggas that don't know what to do is gonna get fired too. Someone go get fired, boo. A lot of people want to sit up here and assume this and assume that, but you get the job done. Four of Pentacles energy coming out with the Four of Swords along with the Four of Cups. Angel number 444 is here. Contemplating, holding on. You got the bare minimum, and God said that's good. You don't need all that just yet. God wants you to hold out on some things, okay, boo? I know you want to look like this and look like that and do this and do that, but God says, shit, the way you look is amazing. Even though you might not think so, boo. The Queen of Pentacles is here. A lot of people looking like shit. How much do you got? It seemed like, you know what? You receiving something and we don't even need to know that. And they know that that's the truth. It doesn't even matter. You can be a millionaire. It ain't their business. And grandma said that's what they know too. Queen of Cups energy coming out the Queen of Pentacles, boo. So a lot of y'all is going to receive some more money on top of money because we know you need that too, damn. You need a lot and you ain't got shit. And grandma said that's what people know too. Seven of Wands here coming out with the Eight of Cups. A lot of people want to communicate effectively, but you a communicating motherfucker and you don't give a fuck who is around you. And God said that's what the fuck they know, boo. Hey, not giving a fuck. I want to not give a fuck like you. And grandma said that's what they trying to learn here, boo. Not giving a fuck. A lot of people want to always put you in they mess, but the whole thing is you don't even try to get in nobody's mess. That's your mess. I got my own mess here. And grandma said that's what they know too. Some narcissistic motherfuckers always want to consume you so you won't get your shit together, but you know what, you might get their shit together for them. We ain't doing that. And grandma said that's what they know too. So they ain't offering shit. And they gotta do this and they gotta do that and they gotta do all this in order to get that. I said, shit. We ain't sharing, motherfucker. Girl, I said, ain't that the motherfucking truth? Five of Pentacles energy is here. A lot of people is feeling like they left out in the cold, but we have the Ace of Wands coming out in reverse. A lot of people don't even want to fuck with you, baby. And if they see you, they run the other way. So ends up walking away. real quick when they see you. And even that dog says, shit, take me with you, boo. That dog want to go with you and everything. And now says, shit, why are you wanting to go with her? Cuz that's an amazing motherfucker right there. And then make sure I have everything. And you would. A lot of y'all attract pets, these animals out here. And they like, shit, if you have 50 million animals, you'll make sure all 50 million have what they need. Damn. And that's what we know about you, boo. Your grandma said you spoiled your pets, and they was really spoiled rotten. And now they really feel like, you know what? We gonna do you a service. We gonna still be your pets even if we ain't around you, boo. So some of y'all got pets from the past that's going to start sending you some spiritual messages. And you ain't gonna like this, but shit, they always want to wake your ass up out of nowhere too. And that's what you need to know, boo. The middle of the night. A lot of animals are always up in the middle of the night. They don't really sleep until daylight. And grandma said that's what you need to know, boo. So this passionate new beginning is justice. This motherfucker's looking like shit. I ain't even think you was gonna come back in this store ever again. But you know what? That store is really a drag, and they ain't in competition with nothing because everybody choose to go there, and that's his choice. I said, see, she sat up here and just went over there. I said, cuz even her grandma used to take her to that store. That's a household name. And sometimes these kids remember these household names. So never ever uh, talk disrespectful to children, because children will be the one to spread your shit around. And that's what someone needs to know. The world is here. It's coming out in reverse. So this is not a completion. And this ain't an ending. And I'm going to come back and say the same thing again until you say, dang, come on, so I can show you. And that's what somebody wants you to do. Show them which way to go for real in the physical sense. Don't point shit, just show me, boo. And that's their truth. And that one ain't from another country. And that's what you need to know. The Empress is here. So a lot of y'all don't never fall. And a lot of y'all really pay attention to a lot of things. And I said, shit, that's the easiest way to get up these goddamn hills. Damn. Thank you for the idea, boo. A lot of people be watching you get through and all this other shit, and you really be getting through. And people don't like the fact that, you know what? That's an Empress right there. Shit. Hey, Empress, you making it? And you are. Your ass got money. And you don't tell them how you got money, but shit is being illuminated. And you don't give a fuck. And that's how that motherfucker, okay, says his shit too. I said, we all need to not give a fuck because we all out here struggling in one way or another. And just like T.I. said, we all got struggles, but don't hate on my struggles. I won't hate on your struggles in some type of way. This is victory and success, boo. You really keeping secrets, but you taking care of yourself and you very psychic. A motherfucker is psychic than a motherfucker. And I said, I told y'all that one was psychic. And sometimes these old school ass cats, fully aware, know that. And they watching you, boo. Someone is watching you from a distance and say, shit, you make it through every single time. And I'm just, you know what, looking at you. By the time summer comes, shit, you gonna be fit, boo. And you gonna be looking amazing, and you ain't gonna give a fuck then either. I said, that's how we boo. That's how we do. Okay, boo. Interesting. So someone's watching you, and you bring in happiness. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. So God is here too. Your angels is here, and angel number 444 is here. Ain't no stagnation, bitch. We ain't got no stagnation in our motherfucking energy, ho. And that's what the fuck we know. I said that one ain't stuck, and that one don't give a fuck, and that one is not finna sit up here and play pity pat and act like everything is Gucci. Time is of the essence. And I said, don't we fucking know it? Six of Pentacles energy. We gonna give you everything. We gonna make sure you have what you need, boo. We gonna give you everything. You deserve the world. And they acted like you didn't deserve the world. I said, who acted like you didn't deserve the world? Who, nigga? Show me, I'll beat their ass. And God said, you gonna show everybody. And that nigga gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck these niggas up, boo. So we have the Knight of Wands coming out with Justice. And Justice, well, the Knight of Wands was kind of like this, and Justice was kind of crooked too. So there's some crooked energy up in this mug, okay? So whatever is going on, shit, you Gucci, ain't you, boo? And you made sure you was Gucci. A lot of these motherfuckers said shit. When you was they age and you was pregnant, you was still doing what you had to do. Some of y'all was teenage mothers and you still was doing what you had to do out here. Some of y'all was teenage fathers and you still did what you had to do, and you put your baby on your back or in a stroller and you was off and going. Nothing stagnated you. You have no stagnated energy. A lot of people want to assume that you are stagnated in some type of way, but that's on them. Whatever people want to see, that's on them. One thing I have analyzed and really paid attention is that no one sees the same thing exactly the way you see it. Everyone has a different viewpoint on everything, no matter what it is. So, just like the essence of you can't please everyone, you can't. Because what someone may find offensive, another person may find is invigorating in some type of way. So it's like, do what you have to do and don't worry about others, because you can't appease everyone. And that's what you need to know too. Five of Wands energy. See, a lot of people be in competition, but these motherfuckers is fighting amongst themselves because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a shit, boo. Huh? Hey, not giving a shit. How you doing today? You good? That's what's up. Don't give a fuck, baby. And grandma said, don't we know it? See, two more major arcanas coming out. You got Justice here, shit. That you ain't no hoe. Someone needs to know that. And the whole thing is everybody want to perpetrate and make sure, people think that you out here loosey goosey and doing the most, but you ain't no hoe. And that's Justice, baby. I said, bitch, if you talk to that bitch and that bitch give you some motherfucking rundown who the fuck that bitch is, then that bitch will be making you want to cry. And you be sitting up here talking about you the one the hoe out here in these fucked up streets. And grandma said, don't we know it, boo? That's what the fuck we be talking about. Assumptions. People be assuming that you falling. Bitch, I don't fall. Get it correct, ho. And we don't want to see that side of you. Damn. We don't want to see the other side. Just stay nice, boo. Because sometimes the most nicest people be the ones that can fuck your ass up. And it's imperative that you stay on that side of them and not go on that side, bitch. Girl, I said, don't we fucking know it today. Stay on that side. And that bitch said something, you ain't give a fuck. I said, yeah, I like this bitch. That's the not give a fuck bitch. So I go send you a message. They gonna send you one message and then gonna send you another message. They like, shit. You is that bitch, damn, and you don't give a fuck. And that's how we are. We have been on this earth long enough to know that we can't, throw ourselves in the midst of other people's bullshit. And because when we throw ourselves in the midst of other people's bullshit, we become part of their bullshit, and it backlashes on us more so than them. We take the butt end of all that shit. So it's best for you to just stay the fuck out of other people's shit. If that's they shit, let it be. Damn, you got some shit to take care of. And I ain't finna invest in your ass. Investments, that's imperative too. It's just like getting into people bullshit is investments. We ain't finna invest in your bullshit. So we gonna stay up and never fall. And I said, that's what the fuck we know, boo. And grandma said, don't even trip. That one bitch said, shit, I'ma do what you do too. Don't give a fuck. You got a lot of motherfuckers that's really paying attention to you and saying, shit, I'm gonna mirror your energy and not give a fuck too, boo. Damn. Did we all mirroring your energy? And God said, that's what's good. When you can be an amazing leader in this life and show people how to lead in a more positive way and not toxic and fucked up, that's a good thing, boo. That's great. And God said, that's what the fuck you doing. Unbeknownst to your ass. I said, shit. We all got new feelings and new emotions and shit. And they looking at you like, damn, you ain't in anxiety, stress, and worry, but everybody else is. Everybody else feels some type of way, but you don't feel that type of way because you ain't got time for the bullshit. You got other shit to do. And that's a good thing. Some of you guys have been investing in yourself, investing in your business. Ooh, confirmation, investing in your business, investing in so many things that you don't have time for the games. And they know that too. I said, shit, these niggas stressed out and they've been waiting, but you ain't waiting. And that's the truth. I said, shit, you look like you getting everything done and stuff. And you know what? That's a good thing, boo. You're taking care of yourself. See, 4 cups energy. All these other motherfuckers is staying in the past. There's so many people that's stuck in the past, 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 but the past ain't doing shit. The past is already gone and it's dead. And you know what? All we can do is learn from it. That's it. And everybody else needs to get on the gravy train of you. Fuck the past. Shit. I'm about to be 50 August 12th, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I wish everybody says this shit. That's why I talk to all my young ladies out there. Don't give a fuck now, boo. Don't care now. And you will be so much happier throughout your motherfucking life here too. 4 of Pentacles energy. See? A lot of people is holding out, but you ain't holding out. You like, shit, I gotta get what the fuck I gotta get. And you know what? Say something, nigga. Say something to me if you want to, bitch. And grandma said that's what they know too as well. 4 Swords energy. We already heard that the angel number, the 444 is here. So your ancestors is showing up very strong. And you ain't playing with nobody and you ain't gonna fall. You finna succeed and move forward, baby. So take care.